not what Paimon was expecting. This is creepy. Feels like there are loads of eyes staring at us.
Calm, yet...
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Hemura Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me.
He set up an ambush?
Seems like we're not welcome here. Oh, how rude!
Flames! Purge! Quake! Solidify!
Rest and rebuild!
Cast your worries to the wind!
Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, and I see you brought some friends with you. Please, forgive my lack of hospitality.
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past.
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all your negative emotions.
Your perspective is most amusing.
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective. Even...
What is up with him? He's being so calm and polite. So why does everything he says make Paimon want to...
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing. All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me. I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No, I am filled now with only one emotion,
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So how about you play therapist this?
I would be delighted.
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is how...
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace.
The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family.
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed.
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both counts.
Oh?
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and the fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were, but after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire... Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe. Emotions are integral to human dreams. And after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekoi Baku, negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. Not only that, but their presence is essential. So do you have any idea what you've done to those...
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But how can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotion, but if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful. The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further. You were dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now, this diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate. You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where...
You... How entertaining. I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired, clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now.
What?
Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived!
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions.
No, that can't be.
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions. But all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious, beyond your reach. Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level.
How laughable. Fear? No. There is no fear left in me. This is all just a terrible joke. This is no dream. No.
Something's appeared behind.
So, my arch nemesis has seen through my trickery. Clearly, you came prepared. The emotional cocoon I've wrapped him in was all but impenetrable. Yet...
So it is you.
What is...
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma. We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies. When I heard the Traveler recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility. But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kurayume, and
Kurayume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time.
Likewise. Yumenazuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies. Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our host. But now, I have found a way to revive my kind.
Oh no! We've got to catch up to him!
What's happening? Paimon's feeling dizzy all of a sudden.
That's the feeling of rejection. It's so strong. Quick! After him!
There he is! Right there! Whoa! What happened to all the paths?
He's repressing his emotions even harder.
There! He's got nowhere left to run! Whoa! What's happening to the ground?
Watch out! I used my powers to cushion our fall.
Don't worry, we've fallen from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is that he got...
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control.
Would it be easier if we wake up now and go catch him in the real world?
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't... He's turned Emarachuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open. And that's by...
Eat this nightmare?
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's...
Oh, Paimon knows that! It's just... We all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shio.
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the
It's so dark.
That's what happens if you leave your negative There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place.
Wait, but what is our destination?
Where the light is.
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault! Do you understand me? You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand! Do you—
Ugh, the atmosphere here is so...
Be careful. Every time we draw near to one of these fragments,
You, a writer? Didn't they reject you already? Get rid of this trash! Go—
Aw, poor guy.
We shouldn't stay here.
Ha ha! I won! That guy? He never joins in with anything. Let's keep playing. Ignore—
Wow, that's so sad.
Nope. Not here either.
Look, there. What is this place?
It's his sorrow. Yes, human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, by isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely— If we want to restore a balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
Oh, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
Aw, alright.
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium. Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after.
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair. These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
Mizuki!
It's all right. A good cry can work wonders. Even though he seems beyond helping, I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya? I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to—
All right. There goes that nightmare.
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so
I thought I had found the perfect host, but you found the one.
Ah! He's back again!
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing!
Sweet dreams!
What is this place?
I can't believe it.
Borderland?
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep. This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind.
Mizuki,
He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. And this place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a cop if he succeeds. Then he'll have effectively revived his...
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do we think a sword will do the job?
Maybe, if we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power. Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach.
Sweet dreams?
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from Sweet Dreams originally. Careful. We've got to move quietly. The Nightmare Monster has usurped control here. We need to stay out of his sight.
Hold the line!
Dawn, break forth! Order guide you.
Whirling!
Stabilize.
Sakura swirl! Thrust is rebuild!
Chasing Tanuki through the woods, and climbing trees to hunt for Oni Kabuto. Thank you for lending us your happiness. Turn that frown upside down. Time to relax. Watching fireworks fly up into the sky. Thank you for sharing your passion. All right, we've gathered enough power to proceed. The core should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
Why? Are these sweet dreams not...
I just wish we could have gathered some more. But these are all we could find in the immediate vicinity. Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
No problem. We're ready to go.
Turn that frown upside down.
The alacrity with which you walk into my trap surprises me. Do you not realize why I lured you here? Because this is my domain. The world where I rule.
Not yet it isn't. Take flight.
Here.
Now, use the power of the good dreams.
I think you will find it to be quite ineffective against the power of my nightmares.
Yachan, Taechan, let's go! Sweet dreams!
Gather.
Whirling snow!
Lay waste to the wicked! Solidify!
Rest the reason.
Here!
My opponent!
Stabilize! Order guide you!
I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why?
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist. And now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good. All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares, intense. Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now...
Incorrect. This time, when a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, but I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter... This is the path to a revival.
You do realize what that means, don't you? You've gone from one
Oh, I'm perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learned. But I'm afraid I could not care less for the moral burdens that you impose upon yourselves. The health of the human psyche is a precisely zero. Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide which... Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this tree.
What's going on?
He's growing stronger, but we've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. Even if we could find more sweet dreams now, it still wouldn't be enough.
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth. Without the Yumeki Baku, there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace the negative emotion? No, they would sooner run from reality to forget all about their troubles and live inside an illusion.
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist... Traveler. These feelings. So that's how they should taste. Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the despair, caused by failure. Regret, caused by missed opportunity. A harsh aftertaste. And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away. The power that you have gained by processing everything from your long journey is sure. The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you.
Here! Bellowing thunder!
It's you!
Your dream is so powerful!
Traveler, give him all you've got!
Thunderclap! Lightning flash! Bellowing thunder!
Impossible! With just one person's dream?
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery. I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your...
Don't mention it!
You shall join my ancestors in death!
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear?
Maybe he made his host build some kind of device in the underwater cave. Once he realized we were onto him.
So you mean we're in danger in the real world?
We've got to wake up.
But how? Like...
This should be high enough. Traveler, Paimon, jump.
Huh?
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. Yes, just like the last time. Hold on tight. The Yomekui Baku are getting to work. It's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be... They were very delicious. Traveler, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams? I felt most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up, and as a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones. And most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others. Heck, there are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones. Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. I once believed the only reason we Yumekoi Baku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to, that way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true, so I must thank you. Because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish and knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you, too! Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, oh, and speaking of Baku, we were gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we?
It's a little late for that now.
Oh.
Still, the night is young.
Huh?
The moon sure is beautiful tonight.
Excuse me! Hello! Please come register over here!
What's going on? Why are there so many guests? Had I known, I'd have definitely turned some of them back.
Oh, it looks like business is booming with Amura Ichigensai out of the picture. And it's good to see that Murasaki and Shion are well on the road to recovery.
Morning, you two. Want to make an
Yes, please! For today, if possible.
Then I better get you another VIP pass. You're our most important customers after.
Awesome! In that case, very important Paimon.
Oh my. Imagine if you'd taken my advice and sold your shares the other day. It could have cost you dearly now that business is booming again. I hope you're not too upset with me, old friend.
Why would I be upset? It's not as if I ever took your suggestion.
Oh, I've missed that way with words. So affectionate.
Would it kill you to not sneak up on people every darn time?
Morning, little ones. Did you enjoy the scenery last night? Hardly. That tree was directly beneath the Grand Narukami Shrine. What was I supposed to do? Move the entire shrine to give you some...
Is there a reason you're here, Lady Guji?
Mostly because I felt like a walk. But I do have a... The gentleman who your fellow Yumeku Ibaku fished out of the water last night is no longer in a critical condition. Although his mind seems to have regressed to that of a young child.
It could have been worse, I suppose. Lady Guji, I owe you my thanks. Without your help, things might have gone a... Come on, Miko. You've always been worse than me. I admit that I feel inferior around you, and have an urge to prove myself. How could I not? But maybe these feelings are what have driven me to take this business as far. My sense of inferiority keeps my ego in check, and my desire to prove myself gives me the strength.
Oh, you could have told me sooner. The poor traveler here has been doing all my running around for me.
True. But then again, without the traveler's help, Emura Ichigensai had amassed a huge following. For the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine to public, an angry mob of zealots could have done some serious damage to the shrine's reputation. Much safer for the Guji not to get personally involved.
While that's all true, my main concern was that I didn't want to upset an old friend. Otherwise, I could have taken a much more direct...
Miko.
I always seem to forget that you're more cunning and less adorable than you look. Seems like my worries about upsetting you were unfounded.
It's not that I don't get upset. Everyone has their fair share of... Here's your new VIP pass. Please take good care of it. Could we go over your past experiences when you have a moment? There's a lot of...
Oh, hello, little one. It's been a while since you last came to seek your fortune at the shrine.
Could we go over...
journey ends
Solidify! Waste to the wicked! This is order.
Embrace the ice! Turn! Bring refuge!
With me!
Allow me!
Dawn, break forth! Crumble!
Take flight! Rest and reap!
Stabilize! I will have order! Flames, purge!
Covenant of the Deep! Yeah!
Solidify!
Hold the line!
This is order!
Wind strike! Falling leaves.
Flames, purge!
Billowing surge!
I will have order! Stabilize!
Took the clouds high. The birds come!
Covenant of the Deep!
Quake!
Allow me!
Solidify! Dawn, break forth! Stabilize!
Clear the area!
Order guide you!
Here goes!
Solidify!
Rest and read
Race to the wicked! I will have order.
Right here. Throwing down.
Flames, purge!
Right here. Need help organizing the loot? I'm an expert.
Come on, show me your courage!
Right here.
Fly in! You win. order guide you.
Billowing surge! Get back! Shazam!
Stabilize! Dawn, break forth!
Hold the line!
Crumble! Gather!
Allow me! Let's go, Twirly! Clear the area!
Dawn, break forth! I will have order. Stabilize!
Rest and leave it!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Solidify!
Allow me! Right here! Drilling down! Covenant of the Deep!
Flames! Purge!
We'll need more where that came from.
Gather! Order guide you!
Hold the line!
Here!
Here goes!
Solidify!
Rest and leave it! Japan!
I will have order! Lay waste to the wicked!
Billowing surge! Breathtaking.
Dark, break forth!
Hold the line!
Solidify!
Light up the blazing sun! Full throttle!
This is order!
Covenant of the Deep!
Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines!
Gather!
Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
I will have order! Waste to the wicked! Stabilize!
Burn it down! Rev the engines! Wrath from the sky!
Allow me! Torrent, bring refuge!
Rise with the sun! Light of the blazing sun!
This is order! Solidify! Gather!
Pyroclastic surge!
Order guide you! Quake! Lay waste to the wicked!
Light it up!
Billowing surge! Hold the line!
Take a deep breath and grip your teeth! Light of the blazing sun! Try and stop!
Dawn, break forth!
Take a look behind the veil! Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Rev the engine!
Crumble! Flames! Purge! Rise!
Burn it down! Try and stop me! Pyroclastic surge!
Covenant of the Deep!
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
This is order!
Wrath from the sky! Full throttle!
Waste to the wicked! Order guide you!
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
Singed. Restoring revive.
Pyroclastic surge. Take a look behind the veil. Rise with the sun. Light of the blazing sun. Try and stop me.
Flames, purge!
Try and stop me. Burn it down. Wrath from the sky.
I will have order.
Crumble!
Full throttle.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle.
Drilling down.
Lay waste to the wicked!
Light it up. Light of the blazing sun. Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
Singed.
Pyroclastic surge.
Take a look behind the veil.
Waste to the wicked!
Allow me. Let her rip.
It's raining fire. Light of the blazing sun.
Not bad.
Drilling down.
Flames, purge!
Rest and
Wrath from the sky.
Take a deep breath and grit your teeth.
Singed. Japan.
Light of the blazing sun.
Take a look behind the veil.
Flames, purge!
Billowing surge.
is order.
Wrath from the sky!
Race to the wicked! Order guide you.
Burn it down! Light of the blazing sun!
This is order.
Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Covenant of the Deep!
Flames, purge!
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Waste to the wicked!
Turret, bring refuge!
Wrath from the sky!
Hold the line!
Light of the blazing sun!
Dawn, break forth!
Allow me!
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky!
I will have order! Solidify!
Light of the blazing sun! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engine!
Get back! Rust and rebuild!
Flames, purge!
Covenant of the Deep!
dawn! Break forth!
Wrath from the sky!
Flames! Purge!
This is where
Waste to the wicked!
Rise with the sun! Wrath from the sky! Full throttle! Everlasting as the moon!
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra Ab.